Yeah, I can do a botlane ranking. From this is okay. I will do a ranking from my experience of playing. I will try to be as honest as I can because I'm leaving botlane right now for a while. So I'll just try to be as honest as I can with you guys. Wait, why isn't it working? It's a black screen. From my experience, let's see who did I play against. I will just name AD carries names. I played against Upset, Rekkles, Kobe, Hansama, Patrick. These are like, am I missing someone from? Okay, I played against more AD carries, but the rest are like not that important. If unless I'm missing someone from the top lane, from the top AD carry pool. Okay, I played against Doublelift as well. I'll put Doublelift in because I played against him on stage. I didn't play against Sneaky or against Cody's son, even though I think they will both be below all of them. No, this is just Western AD carries. This is Western AD carries I played against. They're like really good. So what's gonna happen is, well, this Sneaky. Oh, I did play against Sneaky. Oh yeah, I played against Sneaky. Okay, I played against Sneaky as well, right? I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Okay, so how I would rate these players that I played against. So I think that in this year, from playing against them, and this is the most recent, like let's say this is summer split onwards. My experience in playing against these players, how I would rate them is I think Rekkles was the best one. I think he was the best one. Then I think Doublelift was the second best. Then I think Kobe was the third best. Rekkles, Kobe. Then I think Hansama when I played against him. I played against him in solo queue and on stage once. I didn't play against Hansama a lot, right? So I'll put him. But I didn't play against everyone a lot. So I'll just leave him here. I think Hansama is really fucking good actually, and yeah, I think he's really then good. Upset, and then Patrick and Sneaky. And then I will not put like other players. Okay, I can give reasoning as well. And this is where I'm gonna finish my botlane career, guys. With this ranking, I'm gonna finish my botlane career. So Rekkles, he was the best because he was the best Zaya out of all these players. Maybe Hans was maybe I think Hans is maybe better on Zaya. And Rekkles could play all the other like meta champions that was meta during the summer split, which was he was really good at Sivir, really good at Zaya. He's good at Kaisa, and that was pretty much. And also he could play other bot lanes like Garen Yumi, Karma, and stuff like that. So I think Rekkles was the best bot laner. Like he would draw the most in one phase. Like people would care about him. Doublelift. Now I think Doublelift was second best because he's just overall skilled and he plays. He cannot play Zaya as good as Rekkles, but he can play other champions that can give advantage in draft like Baristam, Corgi and Doublelift really good at Kai'Sa Galio and stuff like that. I think Kobe was really good throughout the whole summer and Worlds. I think Kobe like really improved from spring split to summer. And even though I improved as well, I think Kobe was much better in summer than in spring. But in spring, I know he was rated really highly. But I think in spring he was a bit overrated, if I'm gonna be really honest. I think Kobe in spring was not that great, but he was playing really well like in his I don't have cam here. He was playing really well in team fights and just like doing really well. So he was carrying a lot of games. I put Hansama because playing against him in solo queue and stage was pretty hard. He's by far the best laner out of all of this. Like he's by far the best laner out of all this. Then I put Upset here, even though I like Upset. I think he's much better online than on stage. Like when Fnatic played against Schalke, it was like such a huge bottom difference, 3 games in a row. So it was really hard to see. But when Upset played against Rogue, was Bullet AD carry? Yeah, it was Upset was smurfing really hard at series, right? He just hasn't played. Every time I see him on stage, he's not really. And when I play against him on stage, he doesn't really play as well as on scrims. I think on scrims, if I was judging by scrims, purely by scrims, Upset would probably be like somewhere up here. But if I'm judging him based on stage, right? And then Patrick is really good, but mechanically, but he doesn't like really pressure as hard. And then Sneaky is just like he's not that good at lane, so he doesn't really do much. Yeah, basically that's kind of my ranking. Where do you rank yourself? Well, I mean, it's like quite obvious where I would rank myself. Oh wait, I can actually have it here as well. I would put myself first, obviously, guys. You need to have some. How about all the ADs I played against? Well, obviously, like just Uzi was like by far the best AD I played against. Uzi number 1. And I think Jackie Love number 2. I think that's a fair rating. Uzi number Love, Jackie Love number 2, and then Rekkles number 3. This is my rating. This is my rating of players I played against. and then Teddy number 4. Yeah, okay, I'll put Teddy number 4. But I don't think Teddy is as good as the rest. Yeah, the next two are Teddy and LWX. But yeah, so basically that's done with ratings. I know you guys love them, so Rekkles over Teddy. Why do you value Rekkles so much? Because I just think he's really good. There is not. I have not like. I've never said he was bad. I think Rekkles is really good AD carry. I can't rank mid laners. I have not played mid this year, guys. Guys, this is not how it works. I can't rank someone I haven't played against. I have not played against any of the. I'm actually really excited to play mid against all the rookies. Like this year, there was a lot of rookies popping off at a different time. So I would like to experience that myself. Where like when someone new comes, it's really interesting. Like for example, when Caps came into LCS season 7, there was a lot of veteran mid laners. Like let me see, Power Evil, me. Okay, I was not veteran. I was playing for 1 year, but I will just exclude myself. Power Evil, Nuke. Actually, I forget. Fabiven. Who else was there? So there was a lot of like big names for the time. And then Caps came, and he was just much better than the rest of them. Or in some aspects. But he was like a lot better at laning phase and just like general mechanics than the rest of them. But he was making a shit ton of mistakes, right? But in a way, he also just evolved. Like he single-handedly, maybe not single-handedly, but he did evolve the level of mid lane in Europe by just being that like cocky kid, you know. And then the rest of us had to adapt, and some did, some didn't. So I think by Caps joining LEC, I became like a much better mid laner, right? So this is what competition does to you. Like someone comes and someone does something different than you, and then you just have to like adapt to it, right? And that's really fucking cool. And there is not, and that's like it was similar to when I joined in season 6. I felt like I was like much better than other mid laners. But then when Caps joined, I just felt like he was doing stuff that's different. So, and ever since then, I don't think there's been someone who is like really, who's doing something. I think Leader is really good, for example, or at least talented. Let's not say really good, but he has mechanics on like Akali, Aurelia, and those champions is really nice to see. So someone like Leader is something I would be looking forward to play against, but he's not really playing LEC now, is he? Nemesis, I think Nemesis is really good player, but he plays more of like, he is different playstyle, right? He's not that kind of guy who's gonna create something new. I don't know how to explain it. He's not gonna be the Popov guy, if that makes sense. But he's really good. Like he's very stable, which is impressive to see for a rookie as well. Like he has different qualities, right? Well, he's not really. I mean, he's a rookie, but he's been playing, I don't know, in what is it, Spanish league for a while. So he has a lot of experience as well. Wait, Mickey's here. Hello, Mickey. My dear support, my dear Pike Bard player. I saw you play Pike yesterday. I'd say you're like a little bit washed up. I'll be slightly worried for my support position if I was you. There is this guy that I heard was a next generation support, and I'm not quite sure if if he would come for your job or not. So you're Kiana and Blanc today. Well, man, I am your future mid laner, so I surely hope that you're not being so rude to me, or I'm not gonna be coming to the bot lane. I'm only gonna roam top. I'm gonna only roam top from now on. Okay, I think AD carry in good position at the moment or need buffs. Depends what AD carries. Zaya and Kaisa, Senna, and Aphelios. I think AD carry is in good position right now, yeah. There's a lot of OP shit on bottom. There's MF is quite strong as well. I think MF is in good, AD carry is in good position. Just like, not too much diversity. I guess with the 2 new champs, there is more diversity now. I think supports are not in balanced position. If one team has Leona or Nautilus, and the other team doesn't have one of those 2, then it's like pretty sad game. Pretty sad.
Oh?
Hello, you wanna play?
I'm about to leave.
So never mind. Bye bye. You see, guys, he doesn't want to play with me. He's about to leave. He's about to join Fnatic again. Perkz ranks best in AD carries. Torn and Suicide was Rekkles so high on the list. We're looking forward to Upside Handsom's performance this year. As Perkz said, Upside is basically a Scream God. What? What? Where did I say that? How did I... Like, people like to really misinterpret my words. I never mentioned that. I did say that. I did say that Hans is the best landing phase of all of those. That's true. That's true. Honestly, right? It's such a toxic site.